Alright guys, welcome to another character update video. First of all, Happy New Year to everybody. This time we're gonna talk about Mordain Marais, my poison duelist character. We're gonna see some co-op and hope we get something good this time. I've been trying this for a bit and it has been every kind of chaos. Let's see if this one will make it. So yeah, what about Mordain? Mordain was an interesting character to make. I wanted to make a dagger build before, and if you guys saw my Moon Faded Celine character video, you know that I've told how she was going to be a dagger build. But then I decided that I needed some more poise damage for the Ashes of War, and then I ended up with the greatsword type of. Oh, I'm sorry. I ended up with the greatsword type of build. So I threw away the dagger build idea, but it never really left my mind. Then I decided, yeah, I should pair it with some type of another element. You know, if I'm not going to use magic damage, what am I going to use with daggers? I tried to make a bleed build, which would have a very different type of story, and story actually that I actually enjoyed. I think it is a good story, but then I remembered poison. I love poison themed characters. I love using poison in the game. It is a great tool for pressure, for dealing damage. So I decided, yeah, let's make a dagger, a poison dagger type of character. And then I developed the story. And to complement that, um, daggers are really hard to use in PvP, not because of the low damage or the low poise damage that you do in your opponents, but because of the lack of range. Range is very detrimental to dagger builds. So I needed to have something to complement it, and I I got a really good synergy with whips. And again, this idea came from Celine, right? So Celine was going to use a dagger and the Urumi whip. So this is where I got this idea of making a duelist, because if you guys know, gladiators in the time had different classes that use different combinations of weapons, different themes for the public. You know, it was a show, and then they had different ways to classify themselves. So even the public, the viewers, were going to make easier distinctions. You know, oh, this battle is going to be between laquedarios and arretiarios. You know, those are different classes of gladiators. And one of those classes used a combination of a short sword and a lasso. And this was the laquedarios. So this combination of a dagger and a whip came from this gladiator class. So of course I had to make Mordain a gladiator. That's why in his story he's trying to fight his way into royalty, you know, into the royal family. So I wanted to make this little glance to history. You know, I think our stories most of the times they make little nods here and there to things that already happened or stories that were already told. So I wanted to make that. And Mordain being a noble, I really was looking for a build that I could use this type of setup, this fashion. I like the page garb, and I think it fits really well with the aristocratic hat. So it makes him a little noble guy who wants to fight in the arenas, you know. So yeah, this is how Mordain came to be. As for the weapons of choice, I could use anything that use poison. So, and for daggers, I have some options. The poisonous mist is one of these his main sources of damage, and especially area control. I can use this to make people, oh, I don't want to approach this, even though this is not a really good opposition. It's not a really good way of making space, but it can make some players not attack all at once. And besides the fog damage, the cloud of poison, you also do this attack, so it can hit some opponents that are not aware of it. And with that, we also have Poison Mothlight, which is one of my favorite Ashes of War because of how unique and how niche this is. It's definitely not gonna make any type of big difference in any kind of build. It's not particularly good, but the uniqueness, the idea that you have an exclusive, very different way to interact with poison. If you hit a normal opponent, it can get the deadly poison, I think that's called the deadly poison effect. But if it hits an opponent that was already poisoned, then it explodes in damage and deals a fixed amount of damage. So of course this is not good, particularly with as conform you as you go leveling up, as you get stronger, this damage diminishes because it is a fixed amount of damage that bursts. But at lower levels, this is a pretty substantial damage. It does a really good amount of damage. The problem though is hitting the attack. You see, this is it has some good reach, somewhat, but the animation is slow and very telegraphed, so it is really hard to hit someone with it. In the video, in Mordain's video, you can see that I only hit an opponent once, and this was okay. I managed to hit one with Poison Mothflight. This is how hard it is to hit someone in PvP. Especially about the quirk that you have with the poison status in Elden Ring, where if you miss an attack, you can inflict poison on a miss. Your attack misses, but it still makes the opponent poisoned. This is the same for Poison Mothlight, but for triggering the burst. So even if you miss your attack, you can trigger the burst. The burst. The problem is it triggers the burst, but it doesn't do damage. So it just nullifies the poison, and you get no benefits. So it's not good. It is a bad thing. So it's something that you wanna have be aware of it. Okay. New co-opers. I don't think I've helped these guys before. Today I got some co-ops, I think only one or two. but they were really really bad. We got invaded, and the guy was super try hard. I'm not familiar anymore with Elden Ring. My brain is being haywired. I'm sorry, hardwired because of Dark Souls Remaster. I've been playing Dark Souls Remaster because of the Return to Lordaeron event that is still up. So if you guys are not aware, this is a good time if you wanna get back playing Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls Remaster, because there will be quite a bit of connections. You can connect with other players online. So yeah, we're helping this guy. He's using greatsword and katana, and let's see where we can help with Mordain. When it comes to co-op, I don't think Mordain has much utility. You know, he's very focused on dueling, especially doing cheap damage and getting some critical attacks. I think this is where this build shines. I don't have really what is it called, a ranged option. I have some poison bone darts, but I don't really use it that much. I think I had some, yeah, I had bow and arrows ready for this character too because it fits the build somewhat, but I'm not going to use it. I never used it in a video, and I got set up with what I have for Mordain right now. When it comes to weapon selection and damage, this is what this build is about. Okay, so we're gonna try and poison Renala here. I don't know if these guys know what is the gimmick of this fight. Let's see if we can help in any way, shape, or form. I don't think they know. And our host is already low. Oh. Is it time? Oh. Now it is. Alright. Yeah, I think they don't know what is happening here. Bloodhound Stab. Do I have anything? No. I don't have anything else. Man, I'm so rusty. I'm so rusty with this character, this build. Dude, please heal. It would be great if the host would still heal. Oh wait. Shit. I did something bad. Okay. Is it poison? It is. Let's go for poison moth flight. If I hit, good. Maybe I should just. Okay, yeah, I poison her again. Dude, this is a disaster. I am so rusty. I never felt so rusty in Elden Ring before. Would have thought they just need to stop playing, huh? That's all you need. Just stop playing and then you forget everything. I'm very distracted. Where is the other guy? Little dude. Where is little dude? Oh, got it. Oh, she's about to die. Come on. Wait. I thought they got it. Where is the little kid? Oh. God damn it. Stop this. Please. Okay, here we go. here we go. I wasn't expecting this to be a longer video. I thought it was going to be pretty small because we already have some inputs on Mordain Marais. But alas, it seems it's going to be a rather big one. No poison. No poison. Poison. Okay, we got the poison. Let's get ready for some poison moth flight damage. Don't summon. We got the poison burst. I'm gonna... Oh, good. That was a good one. Yeah. We done it. GG's, guys. Alright, for those watching the video, I'm so sorry for the very sloppy footage. Geez, I'm getting weird vibes from this controller set, how fast it moves, not used to this. Okay, I want to also add, I'm so sorry about the background noises. It's really early today. I'm gonna go, this time work is gonna be rather late for me, so I got to making some videos right in the morning, so there is a lot of traffic in my area. Oh, yeah. So anyways, this was Mordain Marais. Again, one of those characters that I think it is my most liked video, so thank you very much for those that enjoyed. The last character that I uploaded in my channel was another male one, Harbinger Kai. I think this was my most creative, I would say, type of story. So if you guys like my creative storytelling, please give it a look. Give it a look and maybe you enjoy. Okay, not gonna make this any longer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.